is 5:30. So we are gonna go hop on the bike for the next 45 minutes. 40 minutes-ish. Burn 200 calories. And then move on to the next thing. I just wanted to check and say good morning. Let you know what we're doing. Feels good to get back in the flow of things. This is the first day, second day, that my diet has been good. Well, more or less, yeah. Not 100% clean, but we're in a nice deficit range, and I haven't been over snacking, so I'm gonna stick to the pushing off the calories and having a majority of them be in the back end. It's by the end of the day. So it's working. I'm gonna keep doing that because it's only at night that I want to devour enough food to feed a small village. It's wild. And then secondly, cheers to me. Got some sparkling water. The brand La Croix. Not bad. Can feels different. My sleep has been pretty good the past couple days. I don't know, maybe for a week now. I've been getting up. I've been waking up around 4 to 5. So, proud of myself. Getting back to the flow of things. Getting back to the routine and environmental space that helps me best feel like myself. Anyway, I gotta get on this bike. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace. What is going on, everybody? We're at the gym. What? Oh, excuse me. Gonna hit some arms. Gonna pin my today. Cap. Gonna hit some shoulders and biceps. A little bit of forearms. Yeah. At the gym. And then we're gonna go fill up the aguas, the water jugs, because they're empty. And then we're gonna go finish things up at the house. So I will see y'all in like an hour or so. Peace. What's up with you? Okay. Wow. Drinking a smoothie. Gonna watch an episode of anime while I do that. But before, I want to talk about something. So as I was leaving the gym, I started having a discussion with one of the workers there. who I frequently talk to, and he's doing one of the challenges, 75-day hard, and okay, cool. And the conversation led to discipline. And I thought it was a good frame to view it from, so I just want to share it with you guys. And so the way I view and define discipline is there's two central aspects to it. There's your level of self-respect and the level of trust that you have in yourself. And I think those two intertwine to create your discipline, your self-control, or your ability to say no. I think that's like to me, that's what discipline is. It is your ability to say no. And two main attributes, I believe, is your self-trust and your self-respect. And specifically in this topic, we were talking about overindulgence, especially with like food and stuff. And to kind of frame it based around that, because I've struggled with my eating for I don't even know how long, and I'm just now actually doing the right things that I've been told, read, and learned for many years that they say they work, but I never actually did any of the stuff, which is just honestly, it's just dumb of me. It's just ignorant. But more or less what I said was working to get to the point where you respect yourself enough to not overindulge, while simultaneously having the self-trust that you won't. And it's like being able to eat that one brownie and not have 5 more. Trusting that you can do that, you can have that brownie and you'll be okay. But also respecting yourself enough to only have that one brownie, because you know how it will make you feel, you know how it would affect you, you know the negative impacts that having more will have on your mental health, and you respect yourself enough to not put yourself in that kind of position. And I think I was thinking back upon, hey baby, I was thinking back upon like when I first started getting into my self-improvement journey, the lack of self-respect and self-trust I had in myself, and how difficult it made it one sec. Good. Ooh. And how difficult it made it to progress and make true progress within my journey. And if there's one thing, I say this all the time, there's one thing I could go back and change, it would be building that at an earlier stage. Because like at first I didn't really understand discipline, because I mean people were, every time I heard about it, it was very vague and no one actually gave me like clear actionable steps that I could take. When you're in the point of when you're at the point where you don't have self-respect and you don't have self-trust, it's nearly impossible to be disciplined for a long enough period of time. You can have the motivation and the drive to be that way for a little while, but eventually it runs out, and it did for me. And the way I allowed myself to make it a more sustainable thing was building that self-trust and that self-respect. And those two simply came from the easiest steps I think I've ever done, which was one, keeping the promises I made to myself, and starting with things I know I already do, and saying I was going to do those things and then doing them. Then moving on to things that I know I'm capable of and saying I was going to do them and then doing them, and then slowly working my way to things that I was unsure of or that I completely didn't think I was capable of, and then doing them. And building that internal belief, that subconscious belief that you are a person who does what you say. And that alone has made tremendous progress for my self-trust and my self-respect. Because when you think about it in another light, if a person was to consistently break promises to you, you wouldn't respect them, you wouldn't trust them. Their word would be meaningless to you. And the same goes for us. So, if you're in that position, I get it. It's a miserable, dark place. But there's a way out. It's not as bad as you think. Anyway, I'm going to finish this smoothie. I wish you luck. If you are in that place, feel free to reach out. And as always, I love you. And I'll see you in a bit. Peace. Alrighty. I'm going to bed because I'm tired. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. Much love as always. Yeah, I'm sorry. My brain's not working. Peace.